gameplay is like the 99% of the reason for this report.
Gameplay is 99% of the reason for this report, yeah, because giving a ship a 70-second reload is about as fun and engaging of a gameplay as making Russian 12-inch insta-gib everything.
I was gonna say it's as fun as a glass condom, but
at least it'd be slick.
Like really.
I mean, I don't know if that's the term I want to use for that.
I don't.
Oh, you just gave me a horrible mental image with a Prince Rupert's drop.
Yeah, I was thinking more like light bulb blast, thin and sharp.
Oh, really?
Time to lob.
You see torpedo boats?
Like 0.3 millimeter thick glass breaks into shards that cut you before you notice it, and then they bleed profusely.
I mean, if not for the fact that would be horrible for both people involved, that reminds me of that anti-assault thing that the South Africans came up with.
I thought that was India, and it's that one's actually
Shark
like
teeth.
Yeah, it's like a harpoon. It's teeth. It's basically just barbs.
I know. It's terrifying.
Yeah. Well, if it works, it works.
I know. It's just it's like
You feel really hard.
every bad experience with a cactus and metal zippers comes to mind.
Understandable, yeah. I once stepped on BCS cacti.
Yeah.
And they are the variety that have really thick, really sharp, and like deep spines. Don't step on them; they will go through your shoe.
Understandable.
I mean, yeah, it sounds kind of painful.
Ain't fun. Or rather, better put, wear hiking boots. I decided one day to go to the Chilcotin with sneakers. Not a good idea.
I have a better suggestion. I could wear my lows that have a steel plate in the sole.
That would be very advisable. Like, you want something relatively breathable, relatively waterproof. Well, not in the Chilcotin. Yeah, Gore-Tex is useful. Chilcotin, you want something rugged but breathable, and that is something you could wear for a long time.
Yeah.
Because if you're hunting out there, you're gonna want, like, you're absolutely gonna want to have the capacity to endure a long hike.
I see 'em.
I will literally wear these boots from, from 6 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. Oftentimes.
Measuring range, hold on.
Understandable.
Yeah. I mean, the pair of boots, these are like 3 to 4 pound boots per boot. Something.
That's not insignificant, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're heavy boots. But, like, I have 2 pairs of these, yeah. They're not cheap either, but I have... The one pair I got when I was, like, 15. And they still have grip on them. Vibram is great.
Nice.
I was wearing those constantly. Like, 3 years straight. My favorite thing about Lowe's is they come with a little instruction book that says, send them back to the factory every 6 years for a look over.
Yeah, that's a good warranty.
And then I've got another pair that are brown, same model, but I've been wearing those a lot over the last, like, 6 months.
Nice.
Definitely recommend them. But they're like $300 a pair.
That sounds about right. If they're rugged construction, the idea is that they'll... I don't know how the Germans like hiking, so...
Sorry. They like hiking to Poland often enough.
We like to welcome
They
them.
like hiking across Europe well enough.
Yeah, the here is a great way of getting good holidays, I hear.
Throughout history, I think like part of Central Eastern European tradition is just to fight the Germans over Bohemia.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just like if you're gonna make a kingdom in that area, you might as well fight the Germans over Bohemia.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this point for B.
Sorry, I'm just having an interaction between 2 armored cruisers here.
What armored cruiser are you fighting?
I'm not. I'm sailing past a friendly spey.
That's not an armored cruiser.
I mean, look at it!
That is a very distressed ship.
It's an
He's
armored...
not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Very confused about his role.
The Spey is an armored cruiser trying to pretend to be a light cruiser.
He's very confused about his role in the world, exactly.
Well, it's literally just an armored cruiser. It does scouting, it does raiding, it does anti-cruiser work.
About his place in the world.
It's got a sea triangle on it.
It's Brian. It's actually just Brian from The Life of Brian is confused.
Yeah, exactly.
He wasn't confused, he was just...
Well, he was being dragged around by...
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not... He wasn't doing anything wrong.
I'd just break a turret on the wall.
Fair enough.
That's
But
really...
anyway, are we part of the Judean People's Front or the People's Front of Judea?
I have terrible balance. I love the turret traverse on Japanese destroyers, man.
How hard would it be to get Gaijin to make a parrot decorator for your ship?
I would like that. That would be pretty funny.
I suppose the question is, how much would the animal rights activist people terrorize them if they decided to put a parrot on a ship?
They could make it like mechanical or something.
Like just a bronze parrot.
They should call it an X-parrot. Very obviously taxidermied and everything.
Yes.
Bam to death.
I was very disappointed.
Oh shit. Hey Kuma.
Yeah, I know there's a Mikuma, I just put 2 shells into it. I would put more shells into it, but this thing has a 40-second reload.
Which Makuma?
That one.
Take him down!
Oh, okay, not the one I'm shooting.
I like how I perfectly overlaid that spot onto where he was. Ah. Something just detonated on his nose, and I just missed him.
I tried to wreck him.
Well, you did. You had something.
Yeah, just a shadow.
I'm trying to work on the top of the zone, but it's going to take me a hot minute to get 5 inch to death.
I am not looking forward to playing Arizona, specifically because I have Ikoma here, experted,
Augers.
with max reload, and it's a 30-second reload. This is painful.
Yeah. I just say that I find it very amusing the fucking pom-pom in this game people kind of use. I don't understand why the Japanese does what it does. I think it gets.
Oh, and another Suzuya.
Where?
Oh, come on. No.
Okay.
Right, Mikuma, that one.
Uma.
Yeah,
Mogami-shaped
there's another Makoma
object.
That's at like, yeah,
Shaped
like 17% behind him. He has like no health. I was shelling him for a while, and a Ditto was firing on him for a while. There was AI Ditto.
I just got a kill assist for that. Okay, it's doing that again.
I didn't even
Good
get
job.
it.
Opti, I think I figured out how the bug works.
It doesn't?
If it sinks, or like dies of fire damage or something, more than a second after you shoot it, you get an assist in addition to getting the kill.
I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining. It's just...
I don't know if I could recreate. That's going to be a difficult one to properly recreate for the report.
I mean, it's one of the cases of just, you have to play the game and see it happen.
Yeah, it's an interesting bug in a way. I'm sure that there is a way to fix it. Maybe it's more difficult than... Who knows? Diagnostics for this sort of stuff is a bit of a crapshoot.
Given how totally buggered kill credit is for naval anyway,
Oh yeah.
I'll take a kill and a half per ship if I can get it.
Fair. That's quite fair.
Also, Ikoma on tier is fun, because, like, I'm just sailing around without a care in the world at the moment.
Ikoma on tier is downright scary.
I mean, you say
Very
that.
slow. Like you have no round influence ability, but it's very
Yeah.
powerful.
It's just...
Oh yeah, no, so her map control isn't that great, but if you sail into an Ikoma as a 5/7 or
Those are
below,
torpedoes.
you're gonna have a bad day.
Attention to the map. Take him down.
My experience with using Ikoma is that when I'm top tier with her, like, I can't go and cap out the game, but I can fuck up anything I meet.
I mean, I've yet to experience that part of it, but that's because I'm having difficulty hitting things, and her group, well, I mean, her group size is better now, but the issue is that her group size is tiny because she has 4 guns, and if you aren't aiming right, you aren't hitting anything.
Ikoma's guns, like, the secondaries you'll find are a huge part of just ruining destroyers when they get close enough.
6-inch secondary battery? Wow.
Ikoma's job is just charge into the enemy and murder children.
It really do be like that.
Don't repair your secondaries.
It's very Russian in nature now. Topical. Sorry, that's awful.
That's bad.
That really is bad.
Really bad.
Can I say I hope we get...
Though.
I want Warspite now.
Yeah, I would like Warspite a lot.
I want to just go on Kvarken and murder German destroyers.
I think that'd be a really good plan. Yeah. Like, I am. Okay, so what do we want for the UK? In my wish list for the UK, Marlborough is already great, but Marlborough with some AA would be nice. Or something faster than Marlborough.
The QEs.
Yeah, QEs would be great. I could take that. I'll take that.
Because the Iron Dukes weren't in service. Well, no, the Iron Dukes weren't in service in World War II. I don't think. Maybe it might have been one.
I think one of them was like as a trainer. And
there was a KGV left. HMS Centurion.
One of the Iron Dukes were demilitarized, lost like Wyoming.
I swear Centurion was a King George V class.
Centurion was, the thing I was thinking of was a KGV.
Yeah. Can I just say the historical irony of having HMS Centurion, a King George V class super dreadnought, dressing up as HMS Anson, a King George V class fast battleship.
Fun.
Filled with iron.
But yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think between that and like
Rodney
would be pretty nice. Yeah, I'd like Rodney.
The actual KGVs would be nice. Well, the World War II KGVs, I mean.
Beyond that, Chris class patrol boat from the Indonesians would be cool because that was made by Vosper and it has 2 Bofors L70s.
Vosper.
Flushed. Well, they made Vosper Hull and Indonesians, so yeah. They made a spicy patrol boat.
Literally Hitler.
Nice.
It would fundamentally de-shitify the current UK fast attack craft being the fucking Brave class.
And we have precedent for it now with the US having a Vietnamese one.
Yeah. In fact, this opens up the window for a lot of those. So Japan sold a lot of vehicles to the Philippines and Thailand.
Yeah, that allowed the stupid Thai coastal defense cruiser.
Are you pulling the K2 charm?
I'm heading to A.
The PSMM would be American, of course, because it's made by Korea Tacoma.
There's a Kuma in front of me.
There's a plane. My anti-torpedo boat guns are trying to shoot a plane.
I just died with Kuma, right?
Yeah, why not?
I'm not gonna complain. My turret top Hotchkiss guns are trying to kill a plane.
Understandable.
Trying to provide support.
If these little guns manage to kill a plane, I shall giggle.
Are you talking about the anti-torpedo guns?
Yeah, the ones mounted on my turrets. They're shooting at this plane.
Destroy the target.
There's a float plane going for A.
Float plane, okay.
Yeah, it's an F1M. So wish list for the UK tree. At least one Queen Elizabeth class. I mean, I'd be happy to see like 4 of them, but
I get that.
I'd like.
Basically, just a DPS battleship with AA. That's my request.
Good luck. I'd like a World War I Malaya, I guess.
Oh, if it's also just flavor text rather than just what I think the gameplay demands are, then I have a fair few as well. Although these are unarmed. HMS Pork and HMS Pine.
That would be hilarious, yes. Also, the F1M is now coming to bomb me, I think.
No,
And
Given
I'm
that's
going to
two
get...
60 kilo bombs.
Well, I'm about to get torpedoed by an S-100. Again.
Flushed.
Where's this one?
Do you see torpedo boats?
No.
Do you see torpedo bombs?
No, I don't. I just hull broke it. That was S-38.
I'll look out for you if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll go to Belfast over here. I'm
That's
going
kind of
towards.
literally my role.
Oh yeah, you're an anti-torpedo boat ship.
Basically. I mean, I'm not really good at fighting cruisers with a fucking fighter.
Victory is close.
Glorious
So, like,
Japanese
yeah.
fighter.
Like a World War I fit Valiant or Malaya or Barham. Probably Malaya, just because nearly exploded at Jutland would be kind of appropriate for this game.
Fair enough.
A World War II Warspite, a World War II QE. And there you go, I'm set. Okay, with regards to
I just
QE
want the
class.
fast attack craft. I think would be a major advancement for their capabilities.
Optical's a very simple man, I guess.
But it's a huge gap in their capabilities. They can't close out a lot of games because of, or rather, they can't open a lot of games on a lot of maps because of that very effectively. Because you basically have to rely on your team winning that cap control. It's a bit of a crapshoot there, and that's the sort of problem with the UK, the US, and Japan, which just lack something to meet and match the Sayata Freccia, US6 and Jaguar class. Like it's not really like they can compete at all. In fact, even Japan's probably the best equipped right now with the PGO2, and that still doesn't hold a candle.
I'm getting ready to Tsushima this Russian destroyer.
Flushed.
Ashkand?
As far
Well,
as-
trash canned.
The United States and UK can get foreign vehicles, of course. Japan's kind of fucked in certain areas. Like, they can get some Thai vehicles, but, like, I
The
think...
Americans don't need foreign vehicles.
I don't know, for the fast attack craft, they absolutely do.
I mean, if they actually do.
They have... So, Korea Tacoma de-shitified the Asheville, basically,
Yeah.
by giving it better weapons, like a Bofors 57 and a Bofors L70 40mm. Those turn out to be relatively useful systems when it comes to dealing with cap contesting.
Hmm.
So the idea is you take out your PSMM, probably the Thai variant, maybe the Indonesian variant, whichever has the L70 and the 57, right?
Yeah.
And you then have something that can actually contest caps against the Bofors L70 spamming Italians and Germans and the AK-230 spamming